He pleaded not
Yeah,
guilty.
he pleaded not guilty. Excuse me, Blunt Tears. I don't know, man. To be honest, I know we had our conversation that we had the last time on the last episode, but I don't know. I don't think this guy's. I think he's being framed, man.
And like in what way? Because apparently from the FBI, they're saying they have a bunch of evidence against him.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are speculating that he might just be a fall guy. Other people are speculating that Brian Thompson himself ordered a hit on himself. So, but it's all hypotheticals at this point. But why do you think that he's a
Well,
setup?
because like to be honest, man, like he like just the way that he got arrested, like it just the evidence just seems too perfect. Like the way that he got arrested was in that McDonald's in Pennsylvania, correct?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, he was arrested over there, and they said that they identified him. How can you identify somebody with a mask? Like it just I don't know. Just the evidence does it just seems
He had a mask.
too perfect.
He had a
Now
mask.
he didn't have a mask on, but they originally seen him with the mask on. Right, like with when he was gunning down the CEO Brian Thompson, he had a mask on. He didn't do it with his bare face,
Right.
but he had his mask on. But I don't know. I just feel like the evidence is just a little too perfect. I think he can be a fall guy, but you know it's still early in the case as well, so
Right.
we'll see what's going on.
Right. So as far as for right now, what's going on with him in the actual case? He's facing 11 counts in New York, including
Mm-hmm.
a terrorism offense. But honestly, the feds they're pushing for the death penalty if he's found guilty, which is very serious at this point.
Yeah.
I think it's currently President Biden. He's trying to get rid of death penalty in certain
Mm-hmm.
states. I think he took a few people off the death penalty right before he's getting out of office.
Yeah.
Trump, he's for it, like 100%. What's your opinion on that?
To be honest, man, they're with this death penalty thing, man. I think they're trying to set an example. If if it's actually if it goes in that direction, they might be setting an example to anyone who feels as if they want to take a CEO out. They just set an example to anyone who has that same idea.
Well, but bringing that up, what's crazy is I don't know if you've seen this,
Yeah.
but apparently there have been some copycat murders going on.
Yeah. That was
You
crazy.
seen that shit?
Yeah, I definitely did. We've seen that. We've seen that one video. I can't remember exactly who that CEO. Do you remember his name?
No, I don't. I just know it's been like two cases. But one case somebody was stabbed.
Mm-hmm.
A CEO was stabbed. In another case, the dude just came inside the house, guns blazing, or some inside of some place.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just interesting, man. Like, if is this the new era of taking actions into your own hand? Do you think that's something that the government is gonna be allowing?
I mean, no, it's murder. It's terrorism. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's extreme terrorism, and this is a slippery slope into chaos or anarchy. Like I always say, I don't like murder at all.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it's cold blooded as that. I mean, the man had a family, especially Brian Thompson. He had a family. You know what I'm saying? Despite, although it is bringing or shining a light on the original issue, which is healthcare systems
Mm-hmm.
or insurance companies taking advantage of citizens, having them pay 30 years and then finding small print
Yeah.
Things in their clause that basically say, hey, we're not covering this or that for you, even though you've been paying us all these years. The AI denial rate, they have an AI algorithm, and a lot of these companies, specifically with United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, he was there when they came up with that new AI algorithm that basically had denial rates skyrocket.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's arguable, but at the same time, who's gonna fix it? Because right now, insurance companies are within a free market.
Yeah.
And to involve governments, a lot of experts are like, yo, we don't want to involve government. But at this point, it's like, yo, I think it has to be done, man, because we can't have a system that makes money from people being sick, and then when they actually need to get cured or get some type of treatment, and the
Mm-hmm.
insurance companies deny them. Like we in the future now, we shouldn't be allowing
Yeah.
people to die because of something
Absolutely.
so trivial as in money, or yo, including this clause, yeah, we can't cover that. You better come out of pocket with that. Well, I don't have anything in my pocket. I thought that's what you guys were here for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you should have read the small print then. It's like, yo, you can't be taking advantage of average citizens like that.
Yeah. But that's where a lot of the frustration comes. From when it comes to these big insurance companies taking advantage of people. Now, back to what we were talking about before. Some people might think like, okay, this justifies the means, right? This guy committing a shooting.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like to me, when it comes to certain situations like that, personally, I don't want to really say that I understand. Like I'm not saying I'm for it, but I understand why people would act in that manner. You get what I'm saying?
It's a. I understand what you're saying. You're
Yeah.
saying that it's to be expected,
Yeah, it is
right?
to be expected.
Some people were comparing acts like this to the Boston Tea Party,
Mm-hmm.
right? Where throughout history, even on American soil, certain revolts have happened by citizens of America, right, or United States, quote unquote. So it has happened before in different areas where they're like, "What, you want to tax me? That's not happening." Where in today we're getting taxed beyond comprehension in
Mm-hmm.
ways that we would have never thought before. Um, there is a smidget of, okay, you expect the people to somehow revolt. We Haitian, so you
Yeah.
know what happened in Haiti. There's only so much a certain people could take. The amount of pain the slaves was going through in Haiti resulted in a revolt and them murdering the people who were in control
Yeah.
of their livelihood. These people were being worked to death. Right, they had a life expectancy of probably, once they reached Haiti, was like 5-6 years.
Yeah, it was like 3 to 5 years.
3 to 5 years, right?
Mhm.
See, and even through all of that, French still was like, "All right, y'all your own country now. You still got to pay us for your freedom."
Yeah.
So even through all of that, so in fact, comparing that to now, it's like, okay, you're targeting these single people instead of an entire system. And that's why I think the intelligence has to come in as a community. We can't just be popping people here and there. It's ridiculous. I think there's a systematic way to not only shine a light on these companies, but approach government, local areas, and actually petition to
Mhm.
to basically say to these insurance companies, if you are going to be letting people die, you got to put a death toll on your company or something like that before I sign up. This is
Mhm.
how many people we allowed to die last year. Then see how they change their policies up right then and there, right? Because let's see how many people had to come out of pocket last year. Put that on your clause before people sign up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Shit.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's something as simple as that will cost nothing.
Mhm.
All that does is it's gonna negate people or make people be like, "Oh, what? You allowed this many people to die last year?
Yeah.
Oh, for what reason? Oh, this person. Oh, it was in a clause that you guys weren't gonna pay for this, so they ended up having to pay out of pocket for this. All right, that's information that people need to see
Mhm.
before they sign up with these insurance companies. But even fast forward and past that, the government got to be like, "Yo, look, you guys can't do that. You can't be having people pay you per month, and then when they have a real emergency, you say no." That should be some because even if it's in because we as a people in America, in capitalistic society, we're really into the small print, man, and that's how a lot of people be getting fucked.
Yeah, that's an actual fact, man.
Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like there's definitely a way forward past it. But in this specific murder case, with CEO Brian Thompson, Luigi is still innocent until proven guilty,
Mhm.
right? So
That's a
you're
fact.
saying that it might be a setup. A lot of other people think other things. He did plead not guilty. So I guess it's interesting to see what happens
Yeah, we'll
in the
see.
near
We'll see.
future.
Blunt tears. There's a lot of evidence that still needs to be brought up into the fact, but just insurance in its whole, right? It's important for us to really look for the best insurance policies, right? We have to really be aware of what's going on as far as these insurance companies, because there's a lot of corruption, right?
Right,
So
right,
as far
right,
as the case, we'll see what's going on as far as Luigi Mangione is concerned, right?
right. Yo, there's a lot going on in New York these days, man.
Yo,
To be
facts, facts,
honest,
facts.
like in this East area, I don't know what's making us crazy. If it's in the water, who knows? But it's a lot going on.
Yeah. Yo, don't you be a fool. You finna hear the truth, watch me do what I do. On the pod with the mic and I ain't keeping it cool. Gotta bring the heat, gotta hit the street. Gotta stay 100, they ain't scaring me. You want a censor a boss, you want a censor a king. I'm not taking a loss, facts is all I bring. I'm speaking candidly, ancestors they stand with me. It's Pharaoh and Dessalines, the blunt of reality.